Well, this video clip aged well. Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania. And it looks like it's going that direction. So we'll see. But I don't think The Rock's going to get in the way of this. I think he's got bigger expectations besides that. It seems like they're going to build to maybe The Rock versus Roman at next year's WrestleMania. And it looks as if The Rock is going to get involved and put his hands into WrestleMania. Wasn't expecting to do a podcast today. I was getting ready to watch the NXT pay-per-view, and I've done setback for the last couple days to just take in what happened this past Friday on SmackDown. And I've seen a lot of people's comments one way, and I've seen a lot of people's comments the other way. Some people are happy about The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. And I think the vast majority of people, me included, are not happy about Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania. And especially now, as I said, I've sat back the last couple days just to see what was going to come out, what reports were going to come out, what was going to be said, how did this come about, whose fault is this? Because there's got to be somebody to blame, because that's how wrestling community works. We've got to blame somebody. And at first a lot of people were blaming Triple H. And that, well, what's Triple H doing? Why would he do this to Cody? And, we didn't exactly know, but then we also know that The Rock is on the board of directors for TKO. And I was putting my hope into the fact that The Rock was going to see what's been going on, see the story that they've been telling for the last 2 damn years with Cody Rhodes, and for The Rock to come in and hot dog it and big dog it, because those are the reports that are coming out through, Sean Ross Sapp and Dave Meltzer, that this is a Rock decision. This has nothing to do with Triple H. This is The Rock coming in, ego-driven, in my opinion, to main event WrestleMania. And the thing that I find the most ironic about all this shit is the fact that The Rock decides to do this a couple days after the Royal Rumble has happened and Cody Rhodes has won it, and Cody Rhodes is pointing up into the skybox to Roman Reigns, basically calling his shot, telling everybody without even making people wait on where he plans on going, even though we already knew, because that's the story they've been telling us for the last 2 fucking years. Yes, my microphone just turned red, and you're probably going to see it happen a lot in this podcast today, because this is bullshit. And I'm sorry, I know there's people out there saying, oh, well, there's big money to be made with The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. What money? WrestleMania is already sold out. And you can say, oh, I'm being a little too animated about this. No. Because I know WWE's probably thinking in their mind, or The Rock and, the TKO directors and whatnot, I know they're probably thinking they need a big draw. What's that say about all your other superstars that you guys have had, that you guys have been building, that Triple H has been doing his best to make this company be better than it was when Vince's crazy ass was running it? Now you've got it to where Triple H has got us to the point where we're waiting for Cody to finally finish this damn story. Because at some point, we're going to stop caring about his damn story. And it's getting to that point right now. And they're trying to make it seem as if, oh, well, this is a marketing ploy to get people to stop talking about Vince. I get that. I totally get that, because the news cycle has been nothing but Vince and what's came out in his allegations, and I get that. But The Rock does not care, obviously, about what they just presented last weekend as of this recording, because the Royal Rumble was last Saturday. This is a Sunday that I'm recording this now. So within a week's time, less than a week's time span, The Rock has came in and hot dogged all this and taken this away from Cody. And just the look on Cody's face when he walked back down those steps and left the ring after he let Rock take his spotlight, just the look on his face, the disappointment in his face. You can see it, and it's sickening to me to think that they think this is a bigger match, or they think this is going to bring in the casual fan. Okay, let me explain something to you all. WrestleMania draws its own crowd anyway. I used to wrestle. I know plenty of people that only watch WrestleMania and that's it. They don't watch the week-to-week product. So you bringing in The Rock really means nothing because they were going to watch WrestleMania anyway, on top of the fact it's already sold out. WrestleMania is already sold out. So, what, do you think more people are going to watch on Peacock? Just like I said, the casual fan's going to watch anyway, but to the actual fans that watch from week to week, like me, like plenty of people, like the millions of people that watch SmackDown, and like the million people that watch Raw each week, NXT, AEW, all this crap. The people that actually watch from week to week, we don't appreciate this because we've put in the time. We've put in the effort of watching this and watching this all play out and having that whole, oh, well, just let it play out. Well, we're letting it play out. And this is how it's playing out. With The Rock coming in, ego-driven, like I said in my book, it's ego-driven. And it's ridiculous to see that this story, because I mean, think about it. I'll put it like this. Think about it. Think of the last several Royal Rumble winners. From 2018, Nakamura won it. He didn't win a title. And then you just think of all the people, Edge, Brock Lesnar, some of these people that have recently won a Royal Rumble and went nowhere with it. Cody now, twice. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he's eventually, I guess, going to win it at some point. But you're making it to where now the Royal Rumble, the match itself, means nothing. Because you've presented for the last several years that it means nothing. People watch the Royal Rumble in hopes of this is setting the tone for WrestleMania. This might be the next person. Since Drew McIntyre in 2020, the people that win Royal Rumbles haven't even won the title. Like I said, Nakamura in 2018, he didn't win it. He lost to AJ Styles. 2021, 2022, you had Edge, you had Brock Lesnar win it. Both of those guys lost to Roman at WrestleMania. Now you've got Cody. Last year, he lost at WrestleMania to Roman. This year, he hands his damn shot over to The Rock. It makes Cody look stupid. It makes him honestly look like a cuck. That's what it makes him look like. He walked in there, had a good promo on SmackDown, and then, oh yeah, here's The Rock. And just like I said, the disappointment in his face. It looked like he wanted to start fucking crying because it got yanked out from underneath him, from the man that's giving him a hug and whispering sweet nothings into his damn ear, trying to make him feel like it's going to be all right when everybody knows this is bullshit. And we all know it's bullshit. Because you look at their social media, that segment that they posted, they posted the whole 18 and some odd second segment. They posted all that. And it was overwhelming. Over 500,000 people disliked the video over the maybe 90,000 people that liked it. That tells you something. And people are trying to compare this to Daniel Bryan. Well, this goes back to WrestleMania 30 when Daniel Bryan and they made him wrestle the first match on. Maybe they'll pivot back. And first of all, Cody won the damn Rumble. Daniel Bryan didn't. Okay? And second, what are we really talking about here? Pivot. All this stuff, that's why I've sat back for the last 2 days to just see what people were going to say. And I've listened to a lot of stuff and I've read a lot of things. And there's a lot of people I'm seeing pivot. What the hell is this? Fucking basketball? Why are we talking about pivoting? We shouldn't have to pivot. The shot was called last Saturday at the Royal Rumble when Cody won the Royal Rumble and pointed to Roman Reigns. And then you had Seth that following Monday basically begging for Cody to pick him when it makes no sense to the damn story. And, I'm one of these people, I'm always going to watch WWE, but there's points with me where I get where it's just like, man, you guys are losing the plot here. And you think just because The Rock is a bigger star, that's supposed to change something. It's not. Like I said, WrestleMania is already sold out. It's already sold out. And it's been that way for months. Long before The Rock had a sniff at WrestleMania, it was already sold out. So for people to act like, oh, this is money and this is da 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 da, and I understand this is, their first big massive pay-per-view event since they became. I understand all this. I understand the logistics. I understand all the crap that people are going to say when it comes to, oh, well, it's because of this. No, it's bullshit. They've presented us something for the last 2 years, basically 3 years, because Cody came in at WrestleMania 38. Then he lost to Roman at 39. He was supposed to win this year. I was one of the people that was kind of upset and kind of angry at the fact that he lost last year. But the way they've kind of done things, and Cody won the Rumble, okay, we're going to go full circle. We're going to run it back. And then The Rock shows up. It's bullshit. And I'm not going to stay on here because I could rant for the rest of the damn night. But what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know what you think, because I know there's a lot of people heated about this. And then there's some that aren't. They love the idea of The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Before I get off here, subscribe to my other channel, the Mark and the Fan Wrestling Podcast. Me and my boy Cisco, I'm sure we'll talk about this as well at some point. We've already started up season 2. I'll make sure to put a link in the description for that channel. And also, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. This has been another edition of the Magnum Report. I'm Mark Magnum. I'm out. This just pissed me the fuck off. Totally. Peace.